I actually have breaking news, actually.
Oh, wait, before we get it, I want to hear it. Can I intro you really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right.
100%.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Unrelatable Show. Today we are with Chase Alexander, who's bestowed his presence on the show. So, Chase, thanks for being here.
Yeah, I'm living at my grandma's house. It's just bad. Anyone living at a family residence, you know, you can't get any pussy. It's very hard sometimes. So,
Tell me.
I broke the mold last night. I snuck a woman in, and I was able to get her in my room and get some top, which, you know, top isn't as good as pussy, but the implication of top means pussy is possible. So that means big things, and
congratulations.
Yeah, wow. You know what I mean?
There's some news in your career recently.
There's
some fucking news, bro. Chase was on Kill Tony recently, a few weeks ago. And Kill Tony is like a very big comedy opportunity for a lot of comedians. He's been doing it for years. So if you're kind of fucking living under a rock, that's what the show is. I'll roll the clip right now.
We're gonna meet your first bucket pool at once. Goes by the name of Chase Alexander, everybody. Your first bucket pool of the night is Chase.
Someone said I look divorced. I'm 30, all right? Another person said I look like Will Smith is my favorite rapper. But I am seeing a chick right now, believe it or not. And I feel like I really get the best of both worlds with her because she's got a master's degree and a DUI.
You gotta feel pretty good about yourself.
Yeah, that was the biggest fear, bro. Like literally, so like I was first pulled for the episode, and I just kind of thought like I'm not gonna get on. Like I didn't get picked for 2 other mics that trip, and I was like, I just feel like it's not in the cards, whatever.
So at this point, you're like, where are you when you're waiting for a pull? Like, I don't know any of this.
You know, you're usually next door at this restaurant called Restaurant Bar Shakespeare's, and it's like, you know, the entire list of people that have signed up are in there, and there's like a production team, and then like they're calling the names and shit. Then, you know, like they call you know, check your wristband, all that shit. You go over to the back door of the mothership, and then, you know, you wait and you go on. Like there was a period I was waiting, I couldn't like remember a single fucking joke.
Oh no, you're just like,
I was like, dude, I can, like, what am I even gonna say? And then like, you know, like a couple minutes passed, and like you know, collect and all that shit, and
you're like blanking on it. You're like, what was the opening line? Wait, and then it goes to this. Like you're like,
yeah. And then I'm standing there. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should just like sprint the fuck out of the club. Like I was like, maybe I should just leave. I was like, I'm gonna go up there and like bomb and fuck up, and like I'm gonna go home, and everyone's gonna be like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, at that point, even if you blank on everything, just go on the stage and you say a few things, and you can just like use that. You're like, all right.
Well, I mean, you know, I thought like it went like all right. I didn't think it went bad. I didn't think it went great. I thought it was like okay, and then you know, obviously, like I just wanted like to see what people like said mostly, but I don't know. I kind of known like, you know, obviously I got the fucking book. Like I like had a sense of what was going on. You know what I mean, mostly. But I mean, hell yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you're kind of out of it, bro. I was fucking out of it for like a portion of all that shit. So.
No, how's life after the fame? Like how?
Nothing, dude. Fucking nothing has changed.
You got slop in your grandma's house though.
Yeah, but well, actually,
is that directly correlated?
I mean, I feel like I would have gotten the top of my grandma's house, but I think that definitely.
I don't know, dude.
This person was definitely a comic.
She would have kissed you. She wouldn't have sucked your dick though.
I don't know. I think you might have a point there, but. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's like not involved in stand-up or anything, and he's like, yeah, so like, what does this mean? Like, what is this gonna do? And I was like, honestly, like probably nothing. I was like, but it's a cool thing, you know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude.
It's like,
would you do it again?
Yeah, I mean, I would wait probably like, you know, at least a year. Like, I want to go like when I go back, I want to like, you know, be like noticeably different and.
Especially if like the slop sessions are going down, you're like, we need to ramp this back up again. Let's get back on the Tony show.
It's exactly correlated to that. So, yeah. Dude, the coolest thing that I think is all about this is there's people that have like not talked to me in years, no idea who I am, what I do anymore. Like we, you know, for whatever, like, oh, I went to the middle school with that guy and shit like that. And they were sitting there and they're like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Right.
And like that is kind of cool.
Someone said to you during sex that made you immediately go, I'm not having sex with you. Like, or maybe you did have sex, but like got a little soft.
Oh, yeah. I got a couple, bro.
That's what I know. We all got one. I know you got a couple.
One time I was with a chick and she was like, yeah, like we should like take the bus, you know? And I was like, what? I was like, we both have cars. It was like,
wait, so you're going what? Was missionary doggy?
No, like not like during, like, you know, like generally, but like, you know, just, you know, she'd say stuff to me and I'd be like, dude, I'm not using a condom with you. And yeah, we were just driving around one day in cars, very strange. And she's like, I want to have a less convenient form of transit and get out of this car. I don't know who thinks like that. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, I'm fucking putting my penis in you like multiple times a week. What am I doing?
let's say we're in bunker situation, like maybe nuclear warfare is on the table at this point. What are you bringing into the bunker, dude? Like, what are you hunkering down with? Who are you with? Are you soloing this shit?
And like everything, I'm just bringing all my shit for sure. And then it depends on how much room I have, really.
I'm going like a bunker like this.
And if you're in like this size,
it's just not a good size for me.
This room, dude, I'm killing myself.
What the fuck? There's nothing wrong with this room,
bro. I mean, yeah, but like you're gonna live your entire life in this small room.
It's like 12 months,
bro.
Max.
12 months? Okay, fucking, that's different.
You're not a whole life, bro. Nuclear fallout, it's like a year.
No, it's decades, bro.
In some areas, maybe.
I mean, in most areas, yeah, in the fucking areas where like core shit.
Who's getting bombed first?
Core resource shit, everyone's getting bombed, dude. Doesn't matter. I look at my credit card statement and I'm like, do I really want to give them this money back, you know?
I agree. I know. I mean, I'm kind of like, I would like it not to happen. I'm kind of like, why during my time? You know what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't like it happen a little bit later?
I mean,
you know?
I'm 30, right? If I'm going to die at like an earlier age because of all this crazy shit, it's almost my duty to run it up hard in the shorter amount of time that I have.
Like lead the
expense of these people who are shortchanging me.
That's true. All right, so, that's a good run right there.
If they get it together, I'll get it together.
I get you, dude. I get you.
They're the big dog. I'm a little fish in this equation, bro.
Yeah, man. Aside from my comedy, like you've done probably a variety of different jobs. Have you been the same thing, or you done a mix of things?
I taught an Excel class.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what did you do?
I tried. I worked at a company and we got Excel training from an outside like consulting group or whatever. It was like some like, you know, rinky dink ass like dude in West LA out of an office. And I somehow convinced him to give me a job working with him, instructing people on Excel, knowing that he just taught me about Excel.
It's just like an MLM pyramid scheme of Excel.
Yeah, some type of shit. Yeah. And so I go in there on a Saturday. And like there's like 10, 15 people in there at the computers and shit. I'm like, all right, go through the book. And then they start asking me questions. And then like, I'm just like, yeah, like read the book. It's like, I can't, like everything I'm telling them is wrong. You feel me? Like, they're like, oh, how do I do this? I was like, oh, these keys. Like, no, it doesn't work. Like everything. And I was like, huh, that's weird. Like, I just tried to bullshit so much. I was like, there must be some update. Like, I don't know why it's not working. Like, I'll go get the other instructor and all this shit. And then like, this went on for probably like 30 minutes into the class. And then like the questions just became too frequent and they just kind of like caught on. They're like, do you know like this? And I was like, oh, I'll bring it back. And I just go to the fucking instructor. I was like, bro, I cannot teach this class. I was like, I gotta go. Like, he's like, I've been doing this for 30 years. Like, this has never happened to me. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I can't teach this. Like, I have to leave right now.
Bullshit. So this fucker puts you to teach the class?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of on him, right?
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, if you're a fucking door knocker and going door to door, bro, like, shouts out to you, but just get another fucking job, dude. Like, I honestly feel so bad for these guys. And like, I'm just in a place where there's a lot of them coming to the house, and I just want to like tell them to go fuck themselves. Yeah, because it's funny and like it's like a fun thing to do. But I'm like, dude, I actually do feel bad. Like, if I was that guy, like
they're just trying to hustle, man.
Barrel in my mouth every day after work. I lived in the Midwest for like 4 or 5 years.
Really? Oh, because you were in Missouri, right?
Yeah. And a lot of Xanax. You know, you take a lot of Xanax, your sleep schedule's all fucked up. But thankfully, Walmart, usually out there, is open 24 hours. So it's like, yeah, I might have been on a bar bender all day and now I've woken up at 2:30 a.m. There's no chance I'm going back to sleep. I can still grocery shop, you know? And so you go to Walmart at that time. You know, you might have gone to Waffle House first because you got to get some breakfast.
Of course.
You know, that shit's always open. You just spend $12 on all the food for the day.
Yeah, Xanax, right? Waffle House, then you go shopping.
Xanax, Waffle House, and then you go to Walmart, and then you're in Walmart and you see a human shit in the produce aisle, and you're like,
amazing.
Why does this have to be around the food? You know, like they could have
shit
anywhere. And I was like, they could have shit by the clothes, like auto parts, gardening. They could have shit by plumbing. That would have been crazy, right? But like they shit by the food, and that's the question.
Who takes your shit in a Walmart?
Those are questions that cannot be answered. But that's Missouri shit. You know what I mean? But like you go to a Walmart in fucking like Kansas, dude.
They sell fentanyl and not caged up. You don't have to haul for support. You can just get it off the shelf.
Yeah, I've seen some grimy shit, dude, in the Midwest, dude. Fuck.
The camo shirt, it sends a message.
Yeah, I mean,
Sentiment,
it's just like it's a fat shirt to me. It's large, you know, it's flowy, you know what I mean?
It looks great. The thing is, you have to have a good body type for a camo shirt, dude. you gotta have like an ice
I don't know if good is the word. You definitely have to have a body type for a camo shirt.
Yeah, you gotta
know
be
what
like
I
a
mean?
federal agent to rock that. Like that kind of build, you know, those little stock. You got a federal agent build.
Hey,
Which is
fuck
good.
the feds, dude. You know what I mean? But fucking hate BJ's so much.
Damn, really? I like BJ's.
Dude, I swear to God, I hope this doesn't like get me in trouble. Like, but one day if I snap, dude, it's gonna be at BJ's, and I don't know. It's just like terrible food, terrible beer, everything's terrible. You work at BJ's, go fuck yourself, dude. I swear to God. Like,
wait. Oh, Pizookie Tuesday? You're not rocking with that?
I hate all that shit. How lazy is that? You can't make another dessert. You just gotta put a cookie in a pizza pan.
So, like, Chili's is out the door too?
Absolutely. Well, anyone. Okay, like if you don't really.
You seem like you rock Chili's.
You're okay. I know this is shocking based on how I look, but like fucking if you go to Chili's, like you're like openly not self-respecting. You don't hide it. You're like this is what it is. But BJ's, if you go to BJ's, then you're trying to lie to yourself. You're trying to lie to everyone else and think like I'm better than you, but you're not. You need to go to Chili's. You need to go to TGI Fridays.
Dude, I miss TGI Fridays. I don't think they have that many anymore.
Good.
Dude,
You know, get them all out, dude. You know what? I saw some show. You know, that just fucked me up. It's like chain restaurants are all just like a competition of like who can reheat and season the Cisco best. And I'm like now, and I've worked in, and if you work in restaurants, you know that.
Applebee's, dude.
I knew you were about to say that.
Come on, bro. Applebee's? You know, the thing is, they haven't changed, bro. They all got a little, like, modernized. Applebee's, you go in there, it's like 97, dude.
Hey, you know what? Fucking depressed people need a place to eat as well. So I'm not gonna strike Applebee's, but. I love those restaurants now because like they just have like fucking like iPads on the table. They're like, we don't even want people to work here. You know, they're like just fucking just click the pad. You know,
They're gonna
like,
give you a pack of Cisco chicken, tell you to heat it up.
Exactly.
Go fuck yourself, dude. Those people that say like they're foodies, I'm a foodie. You know,
That's
they're always
disgusting.
they're always overweight. Like it's always you're not a foodie, you're a fat ass.
Those fucking accounts on Insta where it's like the fucking like mukbang and the foodie and like the people are like hundreds of pounds. It's so fucking crazy because they just like allow them. People fucking gas them up and. That person's gonna kill himself.
They're gonna kill himself.
They're literally gonna kill himself, and they're like, "Oh, I'm being healthy today. Like, I'm only eating like, you know, Wendy's." And they're like, "How does that make any sense?"
I literally saw this. The last reel I saw before you walked in was a Tinder first date. It's like, I love this date. I love her, and she's putting the entire Olive Garden salad, opening up the breadstick. Mind you, it's kind of genius, and then she's dipping it in the soup. And I was like, "That's a fat ass move." That's a fat ass move, bro.
Damn, I'm curious. Was it tomato soup?
You're like, I've tried it with the basil soup, but
That
like,
actually, yeah, that could hit.
dude, are you a sauna guy?
Dude, I'm so just yeah.
Dude, I'm a Sonic. I love a good Sonic.
Anything where I could sit, I'm doing it. You know.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I came on. I'm like, oh yeah, you want me? I'll sit down.
Yeah, he's
fuck
like,
yeah,
we're not
dude.
standing.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
nah,
said a
dude.
lunch, you're like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, dude. There's a chair. I'm there, dude.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
The old sauna I used to go to was actually on Reddit the dirtiest one in California, 24 Hour Fitness, and
24 gang.
there was a lot of crazy shit going on in there. You know what I mean? Like
Which one's this one?
National City,
Yeah, that's,
Nasty City. You know
yeah,
what I
that makes
mean?
sense.
Like I'd be like the only white guy there. I think I would like I was getting a high.
Yeah.
I definitely get a high off that. I'm like, yeah, like there's no other white people here. I'm like, yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
You're the minority now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
This is nice, dude.
Bro, that bathroom was grimy. That sauna was so grimy, bro. I think that like I actually don't mind a disgusting sauna though because I feel like I'm good for like the next like 30 COVIDs. You know, like dude, nothing is killing me, dude. Like I've been in some disgusting places.
Well, Chase, thanks so much for joining the show, man. I appreciate you, bro, being here.
Absolutely.
Giving the Unrelatable show a shot, dude. Meet writing you after the Kill Tony show. Means a lot, man, that you will, take us, be here, present,
Thank you. Thank you for having me, you know?
Listen, for anyone watching, for our 60 viewers, tell them where you're going to be, coming up shows, everything.
Check my Instagram at Chase Makes Jokes for a full list of April spots in San Diego and some May dates in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Good
Definitely.
shit.
And I'll plug it all in YouTube bio down below, man. So
Oh,
you
yeah.
got it. Dude, all right, Chase, bro, thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, dog. Thank you for having me.
See you, everyone.